Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, today's video is the incident that revolved around Tom Wilson, Panerin, everyone in that situation. So you guys probably want to hear what I have to say on it since I do cover hockey, wrestling, baseball, pretty much every sports. So here is my take on it from I'm not a Capitals or Rangers fan. I'm a Bruins fan. So this is an outsider looking in on the situation. So I'm not going to have a bias towards one team than another. No, I'm a Bruins fan. They're both in my division. I don't like neither team. I just dislike Washington more than New York Rangers. Because Boston could potentially play in the first round. Boston does not play well against Washington. So you get the point on why I don't like Washington. So here is my situation. Tom Wilson, we all know he's a dirty player. We all know. He's been suspended numerous of times. He even got suspended earlier this season. I believe he got a 7-game suspension for a headshot on Brandon Carlo. Once again, my favorite team is the Boston Bruins. Brandon Carlo is on Boston. Tom Wilson's a dirty player. We already know he is. But what he did Monday was unnecessary, uncalled for. What he did to Panerin. He just ragdolled him, no helmet, threw him to the ground, punched him, and then in the penalty box, he's flexing, showing off his muscles. Like, buddy, you took down Panerin. He's half your size. And then you're hitting players when they're not expecting in the back of the head. Like, I know Tom Wilson's strong, but in that scenario, you look stupid. And the NHL player safety is a joke. A complete joke. You're going to give the guy $5,000. $5,000. That is nothing. That's just laughable money down the drain. You're not even going to suspend the guy. Nothing. That is just pathetic. It's sad and it's a joke. It really is. I think Tom Wilson's been suspended 31 games in his whole career. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. And he's forfeited $1 million of his own money. $1 million. Guys, I'll never make that in my life. All right? And this guy is just spitting away money. To be playing in the NHL is a privilege. It's anyone's dream. It's any kid's dream that watches hockey to be playing in the NHL. And then he's doing stuff like this. Like Panerin is half your size. If he literally could have ended the man's career. He could have. If it really went wrong, he could have ended his career. You guys don't know. He did not have a helmet. And he threw him down on the ice. Imagine if his head hit the ice. Imagine if his skate, remember, Tom Wilson was on top of him, all right? I think Panerin was like on his stomach. And then Tom Wilson's skate was near his face. If that blade sliced his face in half, he would have been done. He could have died. Like, really. You do not realize how lucky the situation was. I'm just saying, NHL player safety is a joke. Tom Wilson, you're a joke. Really. I'm just very disappointed. And tonight's the rematch. So, Rangers have nothing to play for. They're eliminated. Washington is made the playoffs. They're trying to get first place in the East Division. They're trying to win the cup. They're still playing for something. Rangers are not. They do not give a shit. They're going to go after this man. I already know. And if I'm the NHL, I would have gave Tom Wilson a 1-game suspension just to avoid this game. But he deserves way more. He didn't even get suspended. Tom Wilson deserves to be suspended. And remember, guys, this same scenario happened to another player back then a couple of years ago. When I mean a couple of years ago, I mean like 10 years ago or something, like 2007. I forget who it was. But kind of the same thing happened. He ragdolled him on the ice, punched him up, beat him up. That guy got 15 games. 15. And what did Tom Wilson get? Zero. Do you know what $5,000 is in the NFL? Do you want to know? If you wear your socks too low, that's a $5,000 suspension. That is just embarrassing to the NHL. The NFL suspends you $5,000 if you wear your socks too low. And then Tom Wilson does something like that and gets fined $5,000. If you guys did not look at John Scott's video yesterday, I highly suggest you do. He pretty much said, if I'm in the NHL now, I would be doing the same thing in the playoffs because I know I would only get $5,000. And it's smart. It really is. I would go out there too and ragdoll someone, beat them up for $5,000. Like, it's laughable money. These guys do not care about $5,000, $10,000. They don't care. It's just piss money to them. So I'm just mad at NHL player safety. They want to make the game more safety. They want to get rid of headshots. They want to get rid of fights like these. And then they do this. And then they just give $5,000 suspensions. The league's maximum is $5,000. Maximum. I just went on a rant, but it had to be said. That's my thought on the whole situation. I just think it's a complete joke. NHL player safety is a joke. Tom Wilson is a joke. League is a joke. And my best wishes for Panerin. I heard it's not too serious. He is out for the season, but there's only 3 games left anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, so that's going to do it for me. Guys, it's NHL playoff hockey soon, so expect a lot of videos, my predictions, my preview rounds, so a lot of videos coming. I took a 2-week break. I had post-WrestleMania fatigue, but I'm back now. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and peace.